Please rise for the presentation of the colors. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Academy, Hestel, one, march! Mark time, march! Ready, hold! Left, face! Open ranks, march. Just right, press. Ready, front. Half right, face. Present arms.
Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Half left, face. Parade, rest.
Thank you. You may have a seat. Thank you, friends and family, for attending this graduation. We will go fast so you guys can have your cadets back and celebrate with your family because they're going back to work tomorrow. This could not be possible without the support from the state and the training council, so we'd like to thank them. The academy at Genesee County would not be possible without the support and continual leadership of Sheriff Swanson. So Sheriff Swanson would like to say a few words as we begin our ceremony. Sheriff Swanson.
From my perspective, when the colors came marching, there are two people in this crowd that have mobility struggles. And they grabbed a chair in front of them, they had some assistance, and they stood. They stood for a flag of this country and this state because of honor. And that's what this academy represents. That's what everybody in this room respects. An academy that graduates our 37th class today. These folks behind me and those that have been here, those watching that have served our country and our state, you understand honor. And so I just want to tell you as the sheriff of this county, it's an honor to have 3 other counties send their recruits to us, one for the very first time, because we honor that privilege. To all the instructors that give and wake up, it's an honor to have you on these ranks and to teach the next generation of what's expected by the public. And for the families, taking time to get balloons, taking days off, adjusting your schedule, you're honoring this profession by just being here. So thank you. Thank you for trusting us. And I can assure you the people behind me are going to give you the best of them every single day. Be safe.
Thank you, Sheriff. Tell everyone a little bit about our academy. It's 160 hours of training that's mandated by the state of Michigan. Our sheriffs and our agency here says that's not quite enough. So we add things like PT, we add things like drill, we add things like officer mental health to our academy. And we do that because we have 160 hours to train them. We don't think that they're going to be a perfect officer when they leave here. We know that. But what we can start to do is we can start to affect the mind. To get that mindset right. That one, we always win, to treat people right, to do the right thing when no one's looking, and to take that oath of integrity seriously. So as we get going today, each class represents a speaker, or picks a speaker for that class. That speaker represents what they learned. They want to express their views, their opinions, and it's voted on by the cadets. So this year, or this class speaker is from Genesee County, Deputy Wolfile. Host.
Good afternoon. I'd like to first thank everyone who is here in attendance and supporting us in graduating the 37th class of the Genesee Corrections Academy. I would next like to thank Sheriff Swanson and the Genesee County Sheriff's Office for hosting this academy. I'd like to thank Sergeant Storms and Deputy Rose for putting this academy on and leading us in PT and pushing us beyond what we thought we could do. Thank you to Captain Kennemer for stopping by and showing us videos to open our eyes with real world events and always giving the class something to think or laugh about. I'd like to thank Deputy Hayes for teaching us to march, for always coming in early every day that we had drill. A huge thank you needs to go to Sergeant Dan, Sergeant Wing, Sergeant Mangrum, Sergeant Storms, Sergeant Leo, and Deputies Dickinson, Graham, Summers, Hayes, and Rose for taking the time to teach our courses through this academy and for challenging us every day. I'd also like to thank our family and friends who are here in attendance. Your support means more than we can express, so please continue to do so. This academy has been an amazing experience. We were given the opportunity to take courses in correctional law, custody and security, ethics, inmate mental health, and more. We were challenged mentally and more so physically during everyone's favorite course, DT Week. Through all the bumps and the bruises, I think we learned that we need to be prepared for the worst possible scenario. Correctional law may have melted our brains, but it made us all better critical and articulating thinkers. And surprisingly, report writing made me realize I will not be eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich made by any of my fellow deputies. Each course we took was aimed to give us the tools we need to become better correctional officers, and I believe that each course did. Getting to know my fellow cadets has been one of my favorite experiences as well. Over the past month, we've gotten to know each other through classes and during our breaks. And we had some excitement right off the bat when we learned that Stover wasn't a big fan of love. We also learned that Machado really likes socks, Nowak has an interesting sense of humor, that Stover and Clark both bicker like brother and sister. We started out as 9 deputies from 4 different counties and have turned into a united class that I hope keeps in contact once we are done. We were taught many things over the course of this academy. 2 ideas have stuck out with me this last month. First is Leo Law number 1. That states that our goal every day is to go home in the same better or physical shape than we came in. Secondly, just because this academy is over doesn't mean our education and training is done. We need to continue training and getting better every day. Regardless of what our ambition with our respective offices is, we need to continue to evolve and be the best deputies that we can be. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Wolfile. I appreciate the sentiments. We do need to go home in the same condition or better than what we came to work in, and end our career in the same manner. Our keynote speaker this year is a community activist. We as a sheriff cannot do what we need to do without partners. If anyone has ever spent any time with our keynote speaker, you will know that she is an advocate for those that don't advocate or can't advocate for themselves. She has a bunch of credentials behind her name. She's a senior program director for Mid-Michigan Community Health and Access Program, whatever that is. Director of Mental Health Services Initiative for the Greater Friend Health Coalition. It goes on and on, but here's the bottom line. She's a good person. and she is a supporter of law enforcement and the community. So please welcome our keynote speaker, Kelly.
Thank you for saying all the lovely things I paid you to say. So I have a bunch of things written down, and I will read them, but I just want to share off the cuff. I'm really passionate about law enforcement and criminal justice and serving people who maybe are forgotten about or society throws away and says, forget them. No, these are our neighbors, our friends, our family. They deserve a second chance, and if they're willing to work for it, we're going to give it to them. I've been so inspired by working with the Sheriff's Office through Ignite, launching Rise, and all the wonderful things that we do together. And it's just a huge honor to be here to share this moment as we're bringing in new folks to join the ranks in the work we do here and across this great state. Now I'll read what I wrote on the paper. So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me. Guys, today is a day of pride, accomplishment, and new beginnings. Each one of you standing here has made a choice, not just start a career, but to commit yourselves to a calling that demands strength, integrity, and resilience. You spent weeks studying, training, preparing for the responsibilities that now lie ahead of you. And make no mistake, what you have chosen to do is no small task. Corrections is a profession that exists at the crossroads of justice and humanity. You will enforce the law, uphold order, protect your colleagues, the individuals in your care, and the community you serve. But beyond that, and this is my favorite part, you will be leaders, role models, and agents of change. Every interaction you have can influence a life, for better or for worse. And that is where the true challenge of this job lies. Balancing accountability with fairness, discipline with compassion, and authority with respect. The world of corrections is evolving. The expectations placed on you are higher than ever, and rightfully so. We ask you to be enforcers, but also mentors. We ask you to maintain order, but also recognize humanity. We ask you to be strong, but also fair. This work is not easy, but necessary. The badge you wear represents more than just authority. It represents trust. The people of Genesee County and all the other counties that you'll serve along your career, they're trusting you to perform your duties with professionalism and integrity and respect. Your colleagues are trusting you to have their backs, to stay sharp and prepared for the unexpected. And whether they realize it or not, even those in your custody are trusting you to be firm but just, to treat them with dignity, and to allow them the opportunity to make better choices. Hey Josie. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the families and loved ones that are here. This is your achievement too. They supported you through long hours of training, through stress and challenges of this academy, and they'll continue to support you in the days, months, and years ahead. To the parents, spouses, children, and friends here today, thank you. Your encouragement and sacrifice truly make this work possible. To the graduates, your journey is just beginning. As you move forward, I urge you to remember 3 things. First, never stop learning. This career will test you in ways you cannot predict. Every day will be a new lesson in patience, problem solving, and leadership. The best officers, and really the best professionals, are those who continue to grow, adapt, and refine their skills. Second, take care of one another. This job is not done alone. As you mentioned in your speech, you're part of a team and a family. You have to watch out for your fellow officers and support them, and never hesitate to ask for help when you need it. The stress of this profession is real, and your mental and emotional well-being are just as important as your physical safety. Third, never forget why you chose this path. There will be tough days. Days that will test your patience, your resolve, your spirit. But in those moments, remember the commitment you made today to serve with honor, to uphold justice, and to make a difference. As you leave this academy and step into your new roles, know this: you're ready. You've trained, you've prepared, and you've earned the right to be here. We believe in you, Your community believes in you. Now go forward and serve with excellence. Congratulations, and stay safe. Thank you.
See, I wasn't lying, right? There's just a little bit of her passion for people, and she is an invaluable partner to our sheriff's office, so thank you for coming here today, Kelly. All right, so now I'll ask the representatives from each of the sheriff's office to line up over here. So during our academy, we recognize the top performers. And right before I get to the recognition of the top performers, I must say, the last day of the academy, we have correctional games where command staff plays the cadet class in dodgeball, and we handedly beat them again. So the command staff maintains the belt. They say we cheat, I say we're just better. The command staff is our belt, and good luck next class of 38. All right, so professional excellence is our first award. This award is voted on by the cadet. It goes to the cadet who has conducted himself with integrity, accountability, responsibility, and excellence throughout the entire academy. Let that sink in. It is voted by the cadets. These are leaders among the cadets. This year, or this class, gets from Iona County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Machado. Post. The next award that we pass out is the Academic Excellence Award. This goes to the cadet who maintained the highest academic award level throughout the academy. This is the first time in our history that we had a tie. It went down to the 10th of a point, and it was still a tie. So, from Shiawassee County, Deputy Cluck Host. And from Iona County, Deputy Xander Post. That's enough from Iona County. Maybe next time you go somewhere else. All right, defensive tactics. As you heard of, this typically is the favorite week from the cadets. I don't know why. I'm sure family members can tell you they come home with bruises, complaining of sores. They did this to me, they did that to me, don't touch me, I'm hurting. But at the end of it, they're like, this is the best week ever. So this award goes to the cadet that demonstrates the best techniques taught throughout the entire week of defensive tactics. This cadet excels in defensive tactics, not because they're the biggest, the strongest, but their willingness to buy into what the instructors taught. And I will tell you this, they're also the first one to volunteer, the first one to show another cadet a technique or have it performed on them. So defensive tactics for this class goes to, from Genesee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Wolfile Post. The final individual award that we hand out in our academy is the best overall. This award is voted on by the instructors and the class. The cadet shows true leadership. They attack every day with the mindset that they're going to win. Their leadership is seen throughout the academy, not only amongst the classmates, but with the instructors, whether it's on the mat or the classroom. This was an unanimous decision by all the instructors as well. From Genesee County, Deputy Wolfile Post. it's time for our class to receive their graduation certificates.
Academy, left hand. Who? Left, face.
From Shiawassee County, Deputy Stover, post. From Berrien County, Deputy Novak, post. From Genesee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Keysore, post. From Genesee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Godwin, post.
You win for the biggest fan club.
From the Genesee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Wolfile, post. From Iona County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Zander, post. From Iona County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Machado, post. From Shiawassee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Cluck, post. From the Genesee County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Gilman, post.
There's a father-son here. His dad works here as well, so that's very, very cool.
Academy, right, face. Oh, right, right.
For our closing remarks, please welcome one of our training coordinators, Deputy Rose.
Thank you guys all for coming today. Today is not just a ceremony. It is a moment of reflection and celebration and dedication of the hard work that has led to this achievement. Graduates, and as you leave this academy, please know that you are now more than equipped with the skills to perform the duties as a correctional officer. You have been installed with a great sense of responsibility, respect, and resilience, values that are critical to not only your profession, but a role as a leader. Over the course of your training, you have faced challenges, learned valuable lessons, and built forever lasting bonds with your peers and your instructors. You have proven your commitment of this demanding job, and you are confident with your skills that you have learned. We also recognize the family and friends that have supported our cadets. They could not have done it without your guys' support and love and listening to them every night. As you move forward, please always remember that your role is more than just a job. It is a calling. It is a calling to protect, to serve, and to make a difference. Graduates, as you return to your counties, continue to learn, grow, and adapt. I congratulate you on your accomplishments today. We look forward to seeing your incredible work. Thank you and good luck on all your adventures from here on out. The road ahead of you may be tough at times, but you are more than prepared to go on and face those challenges. Congratulations, class of 37. Deputy Hayes, the class is yours.
As a correctional officer, I regard keep myself in the best possible physical condition at all times. I will perform my duty with efficiency at all times. I will be exemplary in my conduct, edifying in my conversation, honest in my dealings, and obedient to the laws of the city, state, and country. I will regard my oath as I regard my sacred honor. I will not, in the performance of my duty, work for personal advantage or profit. I will at all times recognize that I am a public servant. I will give the most efficient and impartial service of which I am capable at all times. I will be courteous in my contact at all times. I will regard my fellow officers' honor and life as I guard my own. I will be loyal to my fellow officers, my superiors, and my institution. I will accept responsibility for my actions. I will do only those things that reflect honor of my fellow officers, my institution, and myself, sir.
Academy, close ranks, march. Academy Class 37, fall out.
The class is going to line here for pictures, if anyone wants to get pictures of the entire class before they separate. Thank you for coming.